Good morning, everyone. My hair is still crazy from sleeping on it, but at least it's not poof today. So you can see the world around me besides just my head. Today, I have a meditation group which starts in about 30 minutes. So this live will be only for maybe 20 minutes because I'm going to be cutting out cookies onto the cookie sheet. My husband will be going up today to the Mazar. Now the Mazar, if you don't know what a Mazar is where they bury um, what is it, Mark?
Basically basically the tomb. No.
Is it
It's a
tomb?
building constructed over the burial site of Bala.
It's a tomb. It's a building that's constructed over the tomb of what would he be? A Sifu?
He's a sheikh.
Sheikh. Over Sheikh Bawa Muhyiddin.
Yeah.
So he is going to be going up to that building today to visit the building, which has his remains. And I prepared cookie dough yesterday, and my energy has been such recently that I've had to do stuff in stages. So yesterday I prepared the dough, and today I'm going to slice it out. Try to do slices this time instead of rolling because it's been in the fridge. And slice it out and get it in the oven and baking. And my theme has been the last few times I've done this, it's a pretty mindless task, and so I've decided to do some prayers and intentions while I'm doing this task. And so I've gone live before when I've done this, and I've asked if there's anybody on the live that needs anything, a prayer or an intention for anything going on in their life, and we can pray for it together on this live stream. Because when more people come together to pray, there's more power behind the prayer. And it does not matter if we believe in the same God. Believe it or not, that does not matter. God really doesn't care how we believe. God's smarter than that. God just loves us. So if anybody has a prayer request, also, I'd love to hear where people are from. And if you're my dear friend from Iran, if you can definitely make sure to put something in the chat so that I know that you are safe. I had some viewers coming in, especially one dear fella from Iran who would talk to me about his mother's recipes and promised to send me some recipes, but then the internet went dark. And so I have not heard from him, and I'm concerned. There's a lot going on over there. So if I don't get any prayer requests in the chat, we can always pray for what's going on here with the group called, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to cause any trouble by saying it, but the group that is causing trouble because they're not properly trained. I'm sorry. Maybe I should be Mark got me a microphone for Christmas, and I should be wearing that microphone because then you'd be hearing my voice. Probably you're hearing all this crinkling because the microphone is closer to the crinkling. I am so sorry about that. It'll be done now. Okay. Anyway, please feel free to put in the chat prayer requests. I'll be on for about 20 minutes, and when we pray together, prayers have more power. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me too. So I'm just going to be cutting up the cookie dough. Teresa, if you have any prayer requests or know anything, basically, I just came on to do that while I'm cutting this cookie dough. If people come on together, we can pray together. That's all. I've done this a few times, and it helps me feel like there's a little more power behind what I'm doing myself. Because what I'll do is be here doing the cookie dough and doing my prayers, but we can do them together. So let me get my stuff to start chopping up and prepping the cookies, and then we can get to intending and praying. I think let's do, since there hasn't been any prayers requests yet in the chat, and we don't have a lot of people here, we'll start with a prayer for a lack of violence in the United States. Oh, yeah, we can do that. You know what, Teresa? I have the same thing going on right now. I don't know if you heard, like, scatter, 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 but I got a new dog, Cricket, and she's still puppy-ish, and her and the cat are having some issues. So let's do an intention for our pets, your pets and my pets, to all become friends in their respective households. So let's do that. So I'm putting that. The first thing I'm doing is I'm thinking about something that I'm grateful for, to fill my heart with love and get my vibration up. And then the next thing that we're going to do is then we'll do the intention. So I'm thinking about how grateful I am actually for these wonderful pets that I have in my life, how comforted I am by them, and how much support I've gotten from them, and how much I love and adore them. And now I am visualizing my pets getting on together well, rubbing up against each other. I'm seeing them loving on each other. You know, if that's too much to visualize, visualize them walking past each other, tolerating each other, sniffing each other. Visualize positive interactions. We do that with our heart full of love. And the more people that can come on and help us visualize, anybody on this chat or on this live today, please help us visualize animals in a house, household domesticated animals, cats, two cats getting along well together, rubbing up against each other, being positive to each other. A dog, a new dog coming into the house, not chasing the cat, being respectful. Thank you so much for visualizing this with us, because as we visualize with our hearts full of love and gratitude and appreciation, it just boosts the energy. And the more people that do this with us, the more power is behind it. So thank you all so much. I am so grateful for everybody who is helping us make this happen today for me and Teresa. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Paul. Thank you for joining us and making our intention for our animals to get along together more powerful. I really appreciate that. So if there's another intention that we would like to put in the chat, we have about, I'd like to get off with 10 minutes left before the Annie Bear. So we have about 17 minutes left. If you have something else you want us to pray and intend for, put it in the chat. And if not, if there's nothing new in the chat, when I come back with the stuff to cut the cookie dough, then we will pray and intend for peace. Peace and everything to calm down, both in the United States and Iran. So I'll be right back. Okay. So no one else has a specific request. So let's do that. So let's, first, we're going to, I'm going to take a sip actually. First, we're going to think about something that we are grateful for, somebody that we love. We're going to fill our hearts with gratitude and love. Oh, do you want, we can do that one. That's very specific for the monks. Yes, let's, okay, we can do that one. So let's fill our hearts with love. We're filling our hearts with love. We're thinking about the people that we love in our lives, the animals that we love. We're thinking about the fact that we have these wonderful roofs over our heads and we are nice and warm. We're so grateful for our abundance. And we now visualize those monks, those dear monks walking, some with no shoes, walking from Texas to Washington, D.C. And their dear doggie with them, walking along with them. And each day they are sending a message of love and peace. And let's visualize their message of love and peace reaching thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people. Please visualize their message spreading like light spreading across the globe. Let's put our intention and power into their message spreading and giving them the strength to carry on through this arduous task. So let's visualize healing light. I visualize yellow, you visualize whatever color you want. Let's visualize healing light covering all those monks, soaking into their feet, their tired legs, soaking into their bodies, refreshing them and giving them the ability to carry on and deliver their message strong and to the heart. And again, we see that message going out to the entire world, and we are grateful. So beautiful. So I think that that was a lovely intention we just did for the monks. And now we're in that vibration where there is still that love energy flowing to the monks. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania as well, Paul. I think we're actually a couple hours away from each other. I'm around a Philadelphia suburb. So, and we got a lot of snow. It is like, actually, it's really cool looking. I probably should, I'll have to wipe my phone off after this, but let me take, to anyone who can't see, I'm going to show out our front window the view that I've been seeing. It is just amazing. So let me turn you around. I'm hoping you're seeing that. Are you seeing that? Is it? I'm hoping that you saw that. Let me see if there's a place I can get closer to the window. The dogs, we have a crate out because of having the new puppy, and the crate was in front of that window, so I couldn't get too close to it. Here's one. It's like a winter wonderland, isn't it? It's amazing. It's basically snowed for 2 days straight here. It didn't really stop for long at all. So, let me see. The message. Paul, it's Paul, they held your message for review. Sorry, I'm cracking up so much. Because of what it applied. I hope that lifts your spirits and gives you a good laugh. I improved it. I approved it because I knew the intention. Oh my goodness. That's a wonderful thing to have a good laugh in the morning, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, so I think we have time for one more prayer or intention. Yes, we do. One more before I log off and we get ready to go over to Annie's group. And anyone here who doesn't know about Annie, look up Annie Bear, one word, 7F. And at 10 o'clock, she comes on with a beautiful meditation group. So we're going to do one more. Hi, Sally. Now, Sally, what we've done is we've done 2 prayers so far. I'm rolling out some cookie dough and getting it ready to go in the oven. And we've done 2 prayers / intentions as a group. And so if you have, yes, and Terry as well, but Terry would be on now at 9. So, yes, thank you. That is Annie Bear. She's going to come on at 10 a.m. and we'll chat and then have a beautiful meditation. Yes, more cookies because, Sally, you weren't on at the beginning because my husband, Mark, is going up to the Mazar today. Now, the Mazar, if you don't know what that is, which I didn't either, is a building that houses the remains of like a holy person. And that's where Bawa Muhadin's remains are. And he'll be going up there. And so I'm making cookies for him to take there. Plus, I'm also seeing my family doctor today, this afternoon, and we all know the way to grease the wheels at the doctor's office is cookies. And Sally taught me that. She said to me, I was telling her about problems I was having at the doctor's office, and she said, have you tried cookies? So, yes, and now it's a routine thing, and it works so well. So, yes, I have enough cookies for him to take some up to the Mazar and some for my doctor's office. And these are actually the new recipe, which I'm going to put up on my community page, where there's less sugar. I sweeten them a lot with the dates now, and there's more dietary fiber. And I figured it out yesterday, and there is almost, depending on how many cookies I make, there's there's almost a whole gram of dietary fiber in each cookie. So, there's a lot of good stuff in these cookies because between the apricots, which have a lot of fiber, and the dates that have a lot of fiber, and the fact that they contribute to the sugar with the fructose rather than sucrose, which is like the table sugar. These have been really good. Like when I've eaten like 1 or 2, I haven't craved more. So I think I'm getting the cookie recipe down. So we'll see. I'm going to see how these come out today. And if they're good, I'm going to put a updated recipe on my community page. But anyway, let's get in. What time is it? Okay, yes, let's quick get in one more intention. Hi, Dolly. Okay, so listen, we intended for the monks and we intended for the pets to get along. Does anyone have an intention that they want to put in here? We could intend for Cookie Mogul. You know, that could be. Maybe I could do this. We'll see. I would love that if I could make a healthy cookie that people would eat and enjoy. So let's do one more intention. Okay, let's do it. So we are going to do an intention that ICE will leave Minnesota. And in that intention, we will also intend that the people working for ICE will develop hearts filled with peace and love, if that's okay with everybody. If we do like a combo, that they leave and that inexplicably their hearts are filled with peace and love. So let's get started. Okay, so everybody, let's get ready. We're going to, again, get ourselves in a high vibration. We're not thinking about anything negative. We're thinking about the people that we love. We're thinking about our animals, cuddling with our animals. We're thinking about opening those presents on Christmas Day and seeing the things that our family bought for us with all the best intentions, but maybe they might have been off a little bit. Like my stepson got me a robe in size small, the deer thing, thinking I could fit in a small. So we bring up our vibration, and now we're gonna, as our vibration soars and soars and soars, that gives us more power to our intention. And now we are visualizing every single ICE agent packing up and leaving Minnesota. They are getting into their cars and they're just leaving. And as we're visualizing that, we're visualizing energy, and you can visualize that energy coming from wherever you want. I'm visualizing it coming from above. That energy is coming from above, and it is coming down on them through their heads, into their bodies, into their hearts, filling their bodies, minds, and souls with peace and love. And as this comes down, more and more agents are filled with these feelings and are beginning to understand why what they're doing is wrong. They're beginning to come to the light, and they're beginning to see. Their eyes are opening. They're getting into their cars and they're leaving. Not only that, but they are resigning. We are seeing people resigning. They are turning in their resignations. They're saying, I can't do this to my fellow countrymen anymore. This is too much. This is over the line. My heart has grown too much, and I cannot bear to see this anymore. I must resign. We're visualizing the agency collapsing. They cannot get enough people because people's hearts are too big. They just cannot be involved or even near such an operation as that. And we know that that is true, and that will happen, and that will come to pass, because we send it out with all the power of our love and high vibration. And the more people that see this video, I'll put timestamps on with each intention. Send this intention out. Go ahead and throughout the day, just visualize, get your vibration up, and send love and peace to all of the ICE officers. Send them love and peace and have it infiltrate them inexplicably. They cannot hold it back. If you visualize, some of these ICE officers may have shields around them, like energy shields of negativity. So I want you to visualize love and peace penetrating. Okay, quiet. It's just Daddy. It's just Daddy. Love and peace penetrating those shields. So we're going to visualize, if any agent or anybody, if there's any shield or any negative dark force, that's whoosh away, and the love and peace flows in. whoosh it away, and the love and peace flows in. Visualize that. Again, one more time. Squish away any negativity from them, and the love and peace flows in. And their hearts grow. And they can't be a part of it. And there is love. Sorry for the interruption with the dogs. I love you all so much. We are actually right at the time I wanted to stop, 10 minutes of, so that we can prepare for our time with Annie Bear. I love you all so much. Sorry for the dog interrupting, and so it is. Yes, they chimed in and put their energy in it as well. Anyway, oh, thank you. Yeah, please hit the like. I love you all, and I'll see you all in about 10 minutes, okay? Mwah. Bye.